Somebody wrote that they were going to leave a flower on Basil Mathis's grave, so I've just come down here to the graveyard to check. So I'm back. This is it. I'm walking between very kindly. It does not look like Wally has a flower on his grave. I've been lied to. That's okay. The thing I've realized is I have to find it again. So it's NP 31 and Wally's in NP 29. So it's staggered. Marquis is this way. Thompson is this way. And this is Wally. Or Basil. Here we are again. Honestly, I think the thing to do would be to make him a grave. Other places, you know, they've got like tombstones or whatever. But here it's just plaques. In this section of the cemetery, you just put down a plaque. And you could probably make something and glue it in pretty easily. You could 3D print a grave. It's not very thick and they're not very big. I suppose it's like bigger than a normal 3D printer, but it's not very big. And they're all uniform. And if you put it down and it's like slightly tarnished, that's a grave right there. Maybe I can 3D scan one of these graves and like mock one up and then go print it out somewhere. I have no idea about 3D printing. But how hard could it be? Probably it could be really hard. I downloaded an app. I'm trying to 3D scan, but I'm not sure if this is gonna work. Oh, it is not gonna work. Oh, maybe. I think it just thinks it's flat. Okay, I have no idea how to do this, so I'm gonna stop. There's somebody else in this cemetery who has lost money. I'm sure there's like quite a few people in the cemetery who has lost money. Her name is Mildred Marion Kidd, but she married George Munro, so she's Mildred Marion Munro. Very alliterative. I have to go find the grave. She's lost 3,375. She lost it in 1967. This is the Queensland unclaimed money public trustee website. It's not very much money. It's from a long time ago, but we can look it up. So I'm looking for K6, row K6, I think. It says X5. This is Y5, Z5, A6, B, C, D, J, K. Oh, I had it on it. I think this is K6. This is, I have no idea. This is Elsie Mae Crothers. So I think from Elsie, we've got to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is Mildred Marion Munro. She hasn't got a grave either, which feels poor. Just over here, I think, is her husband, George Munro. I'll go see if he has a headstone, which I don't know, he might have one. I'm not sure. Look at all these guys. Hey. What a perfect bird. So he should be up here around somewhere. I'm not sure why people who have lost money don't have gravestones, but I guess it correlates in some way. Oh, these are really well marked. That's T, that's U. He's in T. Joseph Crow, Jaconiah Yala. That's a great name. Gladwell, Clift, Phillips. No, they're the other way. I don't think he's got a grave either. So I had a look and this is George Munro. So he doesn't have a grave either, but he hasn't lost money, so that's fine. He's right next to Jaconiah. Apparently Jaconiah's first name is Thomas. Mildred passed away in 1967. She didn't have any children. I could potentially message the man who posted online the most beautiful picture from 1900 of Mildred's father. I'm not gonna message him. He lives in Canada. Mildred's money's like 3,000 Canadian. He's never gonna claim it. Also, I should mention, Mildred had the worst thing I've ever heard happening to anybody. I read it late at night. It's a coroner's report from 1943 that they published in the Cairns Post. It is the saddest story. You know, you don't think you could be surprised, but I think it stole like a little bit of sleep from me, which is rude, but also like, wow. It didn't happen to her, but it happened to someone she was looking after. Looking for another grave. There's a picture of it online and I feel like I should be able to recognize it. Oh, here it is under a very big old tree. I'll let it speak for itself. Go for it. This is Applin Street, this one, and that's Bunda Street. Applin used to be like a full street, now it's kind of like eaten up by a mall. Anyway, I think trains used to stop up here, and when they stopped, all the carriages would go chuck, 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 and push in, and then they would bounce back. And Mildred didn't know trains bounce back. I didn't know trains bounce back. The saddest thing about looking back at people's lives is, like 3 things that happened to them. I know she married. I know that she had a terrible, terrible thing happen to her with a friend's child in a train. And I know that she lost $3,000. And that's all I know about Mildred, which sucks. I don't have an ending for this video. Yeah, I know. But if you liked it, you should follow me.